Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. What is going on? It's Friday night. The weekend is here. What is up, folks? Shout out to the people in the chat. How we doing? What is going on? Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. First game of the series at Fenway Park between the New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox. The game should start here in about a minute or so. So let's see how game one works out tonight. We got Chua in the building. He's first in the building. We got Desiree. We got Susan. Brooklyn's in the house. Joey DeLuca says, let's go New York Yankees. What's up, man? How's it going? What is up? We'll continue waiting for some more people to come into the chat. So Yankees lineup right here, folks. It is Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez, DJ LeMahieu, Austin Wells, Oswald Peraza. Ryan Yarbrough is your starter. He's got a 5-5 record career versus the Red Sox. Let's see if he can go make it 6-5. Let's add a win to that column, to the win column. So let's see how the Yankees do against the Red Sox. And they're wearing some different uniforms tonight. Yeah, I don't know about that. But here we have Garrett Crochet on the mound warming up. 6-4 record, 2.35 ERA. So let's see how he does against the Yankees this time around. What's up, Daniel Berry? What's up, Petruzzi? How's it going, dude? What's up? So Yankees bats, I mean, they're definitely going to have their hands full once again with Garrett Crochet. So, again, let's hope it's a much better outing this time for the Yankee bats. And Red Sox defense in the outfield, you got Rep Snyder, Rafaela, Roman Anthony. Infield, you got Toto, Story, Campbell, Gonzalez. Carlos Narvaez is at the dish. DHing is Rafael Devers, folks. So that is your Red Sox defense. So let's see how the Yankees do tonight. But the pitching certainly needs to do a much better job against the bats because the bats killed the Yankees pitching last week. So let's hope it's not the same this week. Hopefully they have a different approach. Hopefully they have a different type of game plan. So we'll see how this all works out. And here we go. First pitch to Goldschmidt. It's a grounder hit right to Toto, who throws over to first for out number one. So one pitch, one out, just like that, folks. So one away here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Ben Rice to the plate. So stop swinging at the first pitch. Kind of what we talked about. Let's see what Ben Rice does here against Crochet as Crochet sets on the first pitch. And there's Story fields it, grounds it, and he throws Ben Rice out. So another one pitch, one out, or second out now. So two quick outs here in the top of the first. Looks like the Yankee bats are trying to attack like right away. But two quick outs here in the top of the first. That'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here with two outs. As Crochet sets, pitches for ball one, 1-0 to the captain. All right, he took the first pitch, finally. 1 ball, no strike as Crochet sets on the 1-0. It is 2-0 now to Aaron Judge. 2 balls, no strikes. Home plate umpire, John Tumpane. He's pitcher friendly based on the scouting report. The 2-0. That is in their first strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. As Judge calls time. As Crochet sets on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Inside. 3 balls, 1 strike now to the captain. 3 balls, 1 strike. We have 2 outs. Let's see if Judge could keep this inning alive. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck as Crochet sets on the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Crochet's got a crazy windup, man. Big dude, too. And here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, and Judge strikes out. And just like that, 1-2-3 inning, folks. Yankees go down in order. We're going to the bottom of the first. So no runs, no hits, no errors. What up, Rodney? How's it going? I see Lou in the building. What up? What is up? What is up? Lou, I was wondering the same thing. I don't know, dude. Ace is in the building. Shout out to the Ace Avenue. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy, Ace. I know he's doing the play-by-play right now. What's up, bro? How you feeling? But it was a quick 1-2-3, though, folks. A quick 1-2-3. Yeah. So let's see what Yarbrough does in the bottom of the first. Hopefully he can have a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, for real, Susan. I hear you. I hear you. I heard that. All right, we're back to the game here. We'll pull up the. Oh, let's take that out for just a minute. All right, Ref Snyder Devers, Roman Gonzalez, Narvaez, Roman Anthony, Trevor Story, Abraham Toto, Rafaela Campbell. That's your lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Oh, let's add that to the stage. Cool. Brian Yarbrough, 3-1 record, 4.17 ERA. Batters are hitting 229 against him. So let's hope he can have a better outing this time around. Let's see how he approaches the Red Sox pitching tonight as he sets here against Rev Snyder. And the first pitch is in there for strike one. It is 0-1 to Rob Rev Snyder. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is high for ball one. 1-1 strike to Rev Snyder. He's batting .284 with a .905 OPS, 4 home runs. Yarbrough sets on the 1-1. And the pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Rev Snyder. What's up there, Stephen B? As Yarbrough sets on the 2-1. And the pitch, 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Rafael Devers is waiting on deck. Rev Snyder steps back into the batter's box as Yarbrough is waiting for the signal from Wells as he sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch. And he walks him. So leadoff man is on for the Boston Red Sox. And that'll bring up, you guessed it, Rafael Devers. Yankees defense, you got Dominguez, Bellinger, and Judge in the outfield. Infield, you got Peraza, Volpe, LeMahieu, Goldschmidt. Wells is at the dish. Rice is DHing. Yarbrough is on the mound. So let's see what Rafael Devers does. He's got a .276 batting average with 14 homers, 57 ribbies. And it looks like we got our beach ball on the field. 57 RBIs and a OPS of .911 for Rafael Devers. As Yarbrough sets here against Devers. And the first pitch is ball 1, 1-0. 65 degrees in Boston, so seems like a cool day out there. Cool night. As Yarbrough sets on the 1-0. And the pitch It is fouled. 1-1 now to Rafael Devers. Yarbrough sets on the 1-1, and the pitch is hit into center field, but it is playable for Cody Bellinger as he makes the play for out number 1. Refsnyder goes back to first base, and that'll bring up Romy Gonzalez to the plate. So we have one away here in the top of the first, with Romy Gonzalez coming to the plate, runner on first. So double play would be awesome right here. Romy Gonzalez batting .321 with a homer, 14 ribbies, .832 OPS in 24 games. As Yarbrough sets here against Gonzalez, and first pitch is in there for strike 1. Yarbrough sets on the 0-1, and the pitch is inside. 1-1 to Romy Gonzalez. Yarbrough sets on the 1-1, and the pitch is low for ball 2. 2-1 here to Ryan Yarbrough. As Yarbrough waits for the signal, he sets on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2-2. The count is even. Let's see if Yarbrough could get his first strikeout of the game. It's a 2-2 count to Gonzalez with a runner on first, 1 out, as Yarbrough sets. Oh, it looks like he steps off the mound. Romy Gonzalez steps out of the batter's box. He resets himself, and he is ready to go. And Yarbrough sets. Here's the 2-2, and that is fouled off. Still staying alive. Still 2-2. What up, Infernus? What's going on? As Yarbrough sets here against Gonzalez. Here's the 2-2. As he fouls that one off, still staying alive, making Yarbrough work here. So a little battle going on between Yarbrough and Romy Gonzalez. Carlos Narvaez, former New York Yankee, waiting on deck. As Yarbrough sets here against Gonzalez. And the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. 3-2, 1 out, runner on first. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is hit into center field. Bellinger going back, looking up, makes the play for out number 2. Refsnyder is running back to first, so we got 2 outs here. So both outs made by Cody Bellinger. And that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate. He's batting .279 with 6 homers, 22 ribbies, and OPS of .813. As Yarbrough sets here against Narvaez. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. It is 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here to Narvaez. Narvaez steps out of the batter's box. He steps back in. He is ready to go. Yarbrough gets a signal. He sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is ball one. Pitch was outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch is ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Narvaez. So among catchers, he ranks 3rd in average, 2nd in OPS, 2nd in WAR. So good numbers there for Narvaez as Yarbrough sets here on the 2-1. He steps off the mound for just a second. And we are ready to go here. As Yarbrough sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch misses on that one. Pitch is low. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Carlos Narvaez. Yarbrough sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 4. So 2 walks this inning from Yarbrough. Inning is still alive as Narvaez draws a walk. And that'll bring up Roman Anthony to the plate. So this was the prospect that the Red Sox had just recently called up. Supposed to be the number 1 prospect in baseball. Numbers right now not so hot, but again, rookie player, still trying to get that major league experience. So let's see what Roman Anthony does here with 2 outs, runners on 1st and 2nd. So he's only played in 3 games so far. All right, looks like Matt Blake had come out to talk with Yarbrough here for just a little bit. Now we're back to the game. As Yarbrough sets here against Anthony. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Roman Anthony. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's a grounder hit right to DJ as he throws it over to first for out number 3. So Yarbrough gives up a couple of walks, but it does not give up any runs or any hits. We're going to the top of the second, 0-0 game still. So 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the Yankees. It'll be Bellinger, Volpe, Dominguez that are due up. So what's up, Mark? Yeah, Yarbrough's pitch count is already pretty high. Where's his pitch count at? He's at 23. So Yankees bats need to get Crochet's pitch number up, man. They need to put him to work. Hopefully they can do it. And not pitch at the not swing the bat on the first pitch. My God. It's like Goldschmidt did it, Rice did it. Judge was the only one who tried working him. So yeah, I didn't think you all were going to be happy with the Volpe comment. All right. Go vote on the poll. I just put a poll out there. Go vote. Let me know what you all are thinking. Whoa, Cody Bellinger, first pitch inside. He almost got hit on that one. 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. He's batting right now 255 with 9 homers, 36 ribbies, 773 OPS. As Crochet sets on the 1-0, here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cody Bellinger. As Crochet sets on the 1-1, here's the pitch. And Bellinger fouls that one off. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Crochet sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. As Bellinger pops that one up, Rafaela makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe to the plate. So let's see what Volpe does here in the top of the second. As Crochet sets here against Volpe. First pitch is high. Ball 1, 1-0. First and second pitch on the 1-0. That ball drops for Anthony Volpe as he gets the first hit of the game for the New York Yankees. Volpe's on there with a 1-out single. So Volpe getting things started here for the New York Yankees. And that'll bring up the Martian Jason Dominguez to the plate. So Volpe gets the first hit of the game for the Yankees as Crochet sets here against Dominguez as he throws over to first base to check on Volpe. Dominguez batting 240 with 6 homers, 25 ribbies, OPS of 727 so far. Volpe takes his lead there at first as he's dancing around. First pitch to Dominguez, swing and a miss. That was a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1 to Dominguez. So 320 average versus left-handed pitching since May 6th and 28 plate appearances for Dominguez. Those numbers are pretty good. So tells us that he's hitting better as he pops that one up in foul territory. And that is out number 2 as Dominguez pops out. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate. So let's see what DJ LeMahieu does with 2 outs. He's batting 279 with a couple of homers, 9 ribbies, an OPS of 769 in 23 games. Good numbers so far. So let's see what Crochet does here against DJ as he looks over at first. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 to DJ LeMahieu. Crochet sets on the 0-1. The pitch is outside. Ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to DJ. As Crochet sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to LeMahieu. Here's the 1-2. Outside. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to DJ LeMahieu. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. We have 2 outs with a runner on first. As Crochet sets here against LeMahieu. And a 2-2 pitch. Full count. That'll release Volpe. He will get a head start at first base. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to DJ LeMahieu. All right, Crochet gets the signal. Oh, DJ calls time. There's Volpe taking his lead. He'll get a head start as Crochet sets on the 3-2, the payoff pitch, as LeMahieu fouls it. Still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Crochet sets here on the 3-2, the payoff. It's a grounder hit to Story as he throws over to first. And that is out number 3. So the Yankees do get a hit, but no runs, no errors. We're going to the bottom of the second here, folks. Hey, we got Mr. Cadil in the building. What's up there, big time Jerry? I'm doing well. How are you? How are you, sir? How's it going? What's up? What's up? How are we feeling? Still a 0-0 game. Let's see what Yarbrough does here in the bottom of the second. Due up for the Red Sox will be Trevor Story, Abraham Toto, and then it'll be Rafaela. Yeah, hopefully Yarbrough doesn't give us too much of a scare here in the bottom of the second. It's a 0-0 game, but how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody feeling? Any fun weekend plans coming up? Anybody got fun weekend plans? How's the weather in your area? It is hot in where I am, man. It was a hot day. Yeah, definitely the hottest day so far this month. And I know we're going to have hotter days than what we have right now. 15 pitchers or fewer, indeed. Got that right. All right, we are back to the game, back at Fenway Park. Yarbrough is on the mound. Trevor Story will lead things off here in the bottom of the second as Yarbrough sets here against Story. The first pitch, ball 1-0 to Trevor Story. Story's batting .230 with 9 homers, 34 RBIs, OPS of 629. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch is ball 2-0. Pitch was high. 2 balls, no strikes. Swimming and rowing, nice. Hamilton on Sunday. Yarbrough sets here on 2-0. Here's the pitch. And that is hit to center field, and that'll drop for a single for Trevor Story. He gets the first hit of the game for the Boston Red Sox, and that'll bring up Abraham Toto to the plate. I hear you, Jerry. All right, as Yarbrough sets here against Abraham Toto. First pitch in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to Toto. 27 games for Toto. He's batting .330 with 5 homers, 12 RBIs, and OPS of 928. as Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Abraham Toto. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-0 game. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-1. The pitch is swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yarbrough looking for his first strikeout of the game. Rafaela is waiting on deck as Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2. The pitch is ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Toto. As Story takes his lead at first base. There goes Story. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as Story steals second base. Yarbrough gets his first strikeout. So we have 1 out here in the bottom of the second with a runner on second now. Yeah, just on the transfer there. Wells messed it up there, but runner on second now with 1 out, and that brings up Rafaela. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. Rafaela is batting .254 with 6 homers, 25 ribbies, OPS of .708. Looked like Yarbrough was going to looked like Yarbrough was about to try to pick off Story at second, but the 1-0 up the middle, and that is in there for a base hit. So here comes Story as the Red Sox are on the board with a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Rafaela. And just like that, the Red Sox are on the board. They are leading this game 1-0. What's up, Welkin? What up, Robert? We got Christian Campbell at the plate. Oh, looks like they picked off Rafaela. So Rafaela's just been picked off. Good job to Yarbrough. Yeah, they picked him off. So that's out number 2. Good job to Ryan Yarbrough on picking off Rafaela. And first pitch to Campbell. He hits that to center field. Is the play going to be made? Yes, Dominguez. What the play for out number 3. Good job to Dominguez. But the Red Sox are on the board. They have a 1-0 lead. And we're going to the top of the third here, folks. And that'll bring up the 8-9-1 batters. So Wells, Peraza, and Goldschmidt. So nice play there by the Martian. Ace, we know the umpires are inconsistent. I mean, why are we so surprised, man? But we are in a commercial break. Top of the third will be coming up. Do appreciate everybody tuning in to the play-by-play. Make sure you all hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're watching this for the first time. Keep spreading the word. Let's keep growing this channel out. Just going to Ace's chat real quick and saying what's up to him.
Cole will probably be back May next year. I would like to get him.
All right. What up, Robert? All right. Back to the game here. Austin Wells will lead things off here in the top of the third for the Yankees. Let's see if they can get a run, at least try and tie this game up as Crochet sets here against Wells. It is 0-1 to Austin Wells. He's batting 228 with 11 homers, 42 RBIs, OPS of 769. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now to Austin Wells. So last time Wells went up against Crochet, he did hit a 3-run homer against him. The 0-2 as Wells strikes out. So out number 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. All right. Here we have Oswald Peraza. He takes ball 1. Peraza's batting 167 with 3 homers, 11 ribbies, 552 OPS. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes to Oswald Peraza. As Crochet sets on the 2-0, here's the pitch. Gets a piece of that. It's fouled. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Oswald Peraza. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Peraza. Three balls, 1 strike to Oswald Peraza as Crochet sets. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Peraza draws a walk. It's a 1-out walk for Peraza, and that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. Goldschmidt is 0-for-1 in tonight's game. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Let's see what he does in his second at-bat against Garrett Crochet. So far, 312 average, 7 homers, 31 RBIs, OPS of 827. For Goldschmidt, first pitch is ball 1. So it is 1-0 to Paul Goldschmidt. As Crochet sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit deep in the right field. It's going back, but it is caught by Roman Anthony as Peraza runs back to first. Goldschmidt gave that one a ride, just wasn't hit far enough, but it is out number 2, so we have 2 away here, and that'll bring up Ben Rice. So Goldschmidt now 0-for-2 in tonight's game, and now we have Ben Rice at the plate. He's 0-for-1. As he takes ball 1. It's 1-0 to Ben Rice. He grounded out in his first at-bat. As Crochet sets on the 1-0, here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Oh, Ben Rice calls time. So we have 2 outs here in the top of the third. It's a 1-1 count. Runner on first. The Red Sox are leading this game 1-0. Got to follow my rule. If the Yankees are losing, hat is off. That's all I forgot. And Rice hits that ball into left field, and the play. Oh! Ref Snyder could not make the play, but it is a foul ball as he ran into the wall. There's like no room there on left field. So this works out for the Yankees. So still one ball. It's 1-2 strikes to Ben Rice. He still stays alive. So 1-2 count. As Crochet sets here against Rice. The 1-2. Oh, hit a grounder, and they throw over to first. For out number 3, the Yankees do leave a runner stranded. We're back to the top of the order. Going into the bottom of the third, Ref Snyder, Devers, Gonzalez will be coming up. And the Yankees are still down 1-0. Yeah, Rice not doing anything so far. I mean, Yankees bats have been pretty quiet thus far. Hopefully they can keep it 1-0 going into the where we at, bottom of the third. Yeah. Hopefully they can keep it 1-0 going into the bottom of the fourth. That would be awesome. Jerry is saying, I'm hearing Boston wants to bolster its starting pitching. They want Chris Sale. Boston will give up Jaron Duran, Franklin Arias, shortstop, second baseman, Mike Romero. I mean, for Chris Sale, Chris Sale is good. I mean, looks like that's some young talent that they're giving up. And Braves aren't really playing well, so there is that. They didn't re-sign him. I mean, he's 36. I don't know if it'd be worth it. I think that's a lot to give up for Chris Sale, but that's just my opinion. Well, we are back to the game here, bottom of the third, top of the order coming up for the Boston Red Sox. As Ref Snyder walked in his first at bat. Let's see what he does here. Second at bat, first pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Yarbrough so far, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, only gave up the 1 run on 2 hits. As Ref Snyder walks back into the batter's box. So Stanton had a workout day at Yankee Stadium. We'll play a rehab game tomorrow in Somerset. Here's the 0-1. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ref Snyder. As Yarbrough sets on the 1-1. Pitch count now, 2 balls, 1 strike. Yarbrough sets on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Let's see if Yarbrough could get his second strike out of the game. As Yarbrough sets the 2-2, ball 3. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ref Snyder. Rafael Devers is waiting on deck as Yarbrough sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff is Ruff Snyder pops it up in the infield. Who makes the play? DJ LeMahieu makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers to the plate, who is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. And first pitch to Devers is ball 1, 1-0. Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is, inside. Almost hit Devers. 2 balls, no strikes to Rafael Devers. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Red Sox leading 1-0. Yarbrough sets on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Devers fouls it back. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike to Devers. As Yarbrough sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike to Devers. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. As Devers fouls that one off, it's 3 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is full. Another full count here. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-2. Payoff. It's a grounder hit to Peraza, who throws over to first for out number 2. We have 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd, and that'll bring up Romy Gonzalez to the plate. So let's see if they can make this. If Yarbrough can make this a 1-2-3 inning. Romy Gonzalez is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He lined out in his first at bat. As Yarbrough sets here against Gonzalez. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. As Yarbrough sets on the 1-0, here's the pitch, 2-0. Pitch was way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Gonzalez. The 2-0. It's a chopper. Peraza picks it, throws it. Oh, and Gonzalez beats out the throw. So that'll be an infield single for Gonzalez as he keeps the inning alive. So good attempt there by Peraza. So the inning is alive, and that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate. Yeah, that would have been a hard play to make for sure. So let's see what Narvaez does here with 2 outs. He swings and misses on the first pitch. Narvaez walked in his first at bat. It is 0-1 to Carlos Narvaez. Yarbrough's pitch count at 50 right now. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. And he steps off. Tries to resettle himself here. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that is popped up in the infield. And it looks like Volpe is right there to make the play for out number 3. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up here in the top of the 4th. Red Sox still leading 1-0. So it looks like Yarbrough's settled in now. You got it there, Mark. Well, let's check the let me check this poll real quick. 11 votes, 82% of you said Judge is going to hit the first home run. Who are the top fans in chat? Oh, snap. Susan at 1, Desiree at 2, Big Time Jerry at 3. Those are your top 3 as far as top fans of the chat goes. You're talking about Yarbrough there, Welkin? Yes, Susan. Ronnie says it's rigged. What else is new, Ronnie? You always think it's rigged. I mean, all things considered, he's having a better outing. I mean, all things considered, I mean, last week was a rough one, but right now he's doing a little better, I would say. But we'll see. We'll see what the Yankees bats do here in the top of the 4th against Crochet. They have to go after Crochet. All right, and here we have Aaron Judge leading things off here in the top of the 4th. He struck out in his first at bat against Crochet. First pitch, swing and a miss. It is 0-1 to Aaron Judge. As Crochet sets, here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Quick 0-2 count to Aaron Judge. And the 0-2. He struck him out looking on 3 pitches as Judge goes down, striking out for the second time tonight. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up Cody Bellinger. Oh, not what we wanted to see. So let's see what Cody Bellinger does. He's 0-for-1 in tonight's game. First pitch, Bellinger hits a grounder to the second baseman as he grounds out. So grounds out on the first pitch. So out number 2 here. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe, who is 1-for-1 as the only hit in tonight's game so far for the Yankees. So let's see if Volpe can keep this inning alive. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to Anthony Volpe. 1 ball, no strike, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Crochet sets. Here's the pitch. That is fouled back, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Volpe. Crochet sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. That was a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dominguez is waiting on deck for the Yankees as Volpe steps out of the batter's box and he steps back in. Let's see what he does here on the 1-2. The pitch from Cortes, swing and a miss. Swings that ball 2 there. And just like that, 2 strikeouts for Crochet. Yankees go down 1-2-3. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th there, folks. Crochet doing work for the Red Sox. He's got 4 innings pitched so far, only gave up the 1 hit, walked 1 batter, struck out 4. So bottom of the 4th coming up. Roman Anthony, Trevor Story, Abraham Toto coming up for the Red Sox. So Yankees bats, pretty quiet so far. Crochet's having himself a good outing. So Yankees bats, once again, they need to step up. Yeah, Susan's stressing. Yeah, that was lame. That was a lame inning. They need to do better. Yeah, when Yarbrough steps back on the mound, he'll be at 51 pitches. So should be able to get through 5, just depending on how it all plays out. Freaking Rodney. Oh, man. Yeah, bottom of the 4th will be coming up here momentarily. Once again, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. So back to the game here. Roman Anthony will lead things off. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch, strike 1. Yeah, Roman Anthony grounded out in the first inning. So no balls, 1 strike. Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. As Anthony hits that ball to left field, Dominguez is right there to make the play. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring up Trevor Story to the plate. What's up, Sunil? Oh, you're watching some SmackDown? Trevor Story, 1 for 1. Had a single, scored a run, had a stolen base. As Yarbrough sets here against Story. First pitch. Oh, nice play by Volpe. He throws over to first, and he gets him out. What a play by Anthony Volpe as he takes a hit away from Trevor Story. So fantastic play by Volpe there at shortstop. And that is out number 2. A hard hit ball. Volpe fields it, throws it. Nice little scoop there by Goldschmidt. So great play there by Volpe. Good job. And nice little pickup there. Nice little scoop there by Goldschmidt. And that'll bring up Abraham Toto with 2 outs. As Yarbrough sets against Toto. And there's a hard hit, but a foul. So no balls, 1 strike here to Toto. Toto struck out in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike ball. Yarbrough sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that is hit into center field. And Bellinger is right there to make the play for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Yarbrough. And we're going to the top of the 5th here, folks. Dominguez, LeMahieu, Wells will be coming up. Yeah, similar play there, Snell. You are right. Yes, indeed. No, I'm not watching any scary movies. Are you watching scary movies? Oh, Sunil, you're calling out the Volpe haters, bro. You're about to go to war now. If you're calling out the Volpe haters, this is what I'm going to be playing when you all get into a battle. And you guys, you're all going to go after it. Get at each other now. Oh man. Yeah, you're right there, Mark. Volpe doesn't care. He laughs all the way to the bank. You are correct. The bell is rung. Let the battle begin. Yeah, officially an hour and 1 minute into tonight's game. We are in a commercial break. Play will resume here shortly. Dominguez will start things off in the bottom or in the top of the 5th. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Yankees bats need to figure it out against Cortes because he is certainly making it look easy here. And here we go. Dominguez leading things off here in the top of the 5th. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to the Martian. As Cortes sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is 2-0 now to the Martian. 2 balls, no strikes to Dominguez. The 2-0. 3-0 now to the Martian. And the 3-0 pitch is a grounder. Toto fields it, throws over to first. Oh, and he's safe. See, Toto fields it, makes the throw, but looks like it was a little high, and Dominguez beats it out. Dominguez could run, man. Yeah, so that should be, yep, that's an E5. That's an error on Toto. So Yankees get their lead guy on first base. Now we have DJ LeMahieu, who was 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He grounded out in the second. So let's see what DJ does here against LeMahieu, or what DJ does against Cortes. And there goes Dominguez. He is safe as he steals second base. Yeah, wow. Dominguez could run, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's definitely in there. Yep, so no challenge by the Red Sox. I thought maybe they might challenge it, but it is 2-0. It's DJ. And there's a hit. There's a hit by DJ LeMahieu. And Dominguez stops at third. We got runners on first and third now. Yankees bats coming alive here in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. So nice piece of hitting there by DJ. Where's Rodney? Rodney, come on, bring the DJ. Come on, let's see it, bro. So nice piece of hitting there by DJ LeMahieu. That does bring up Austin Wells. My mistake, it wasn't Peraza. And Wells takes strike one. It is 0-1 to Austin Wells. No outs, runners on first and third. Tying run is at third base as Crochet sets. Here's the pitch. And Wells fouls that one back. It is 0-2 now to Austin Wells. Peraza is waiting on deck for the Yankees as Crochet sets here on the 0-2. Wells calls time. Crochet. Oh, what do we got here? All right, he steps back on the mound. All right, play will resume. It's an 0-2 count. Crochet sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as Wells strikes out. Foul tip. So Crochet has 5 strikeouts tonight. That was his 5th. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. So LeMahieu, 448 average, 6 RBIs in the last 10 games for DJ LeMahieu. So those are some pretty good numbers there, folks. All right, here we have Oswald Peraza, first pitch. It is hit foul, 0-1. So Peraza walked in his first at-bat. Let's see what he does in the second at-bat against Garrett Crochet. We got runners on first and third with 1 out. Here's the 0-1. And Peraza fouls that one back. It is 0-2 now. 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes to Oswald Peraza. Peraza call time. As he steps back into the batter's box, he is ready to go. Crochet sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 6 strikeouts. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Crochet. Strikeout number 6 for Garrett Crochet. And we are back to the top of the lineup. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He grounded out and flew out. Let's see what he does in his third at-bat here in tonight's game as Crochet sets here against Goldschmidt. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strike to Paul Goldschmidt as Crochet sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. 2-0 now to Paul Goldschmidt. So, season with runners in scoring position, 391 batting average, 1 homer, 23 ribbies, 959 OPS, and 64 at-bats for Goldschmidt. As Crochet sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Ooh, Crochet looked like he slipped off the mound there. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Tying run is on third base. Red Sox still leading 1-0 in this game. Yankees trying to get on the board here as Crochet sets here on the 3-0. Here's the pitch. That is in there, first strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Paul Goldschmidt. Ben Rice is waiting on deck. The 3-1. And Goldschmidt hits it to Story, fields it, and looks like they got him out. So third out right there, bottom of the fifth coming up. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. And Red Sox still leading this game, 1-0. Golden opportunity there. Golden freaking opportunity, and they couldn't make it happen. Come on, boys. Why? Why would you do this? Bring in Pablo Wilkins says. Oh, man. But bottom of the fifth will be coming up here, folks. So I believe it'll be the 9-1-2 batters. Yep. No, 8-9-1 batters. So Rafaela, Campbell, Ref Snyder coming up for the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, there, Mr. Cadil. They always the Red Sox always play the Yankees hard. We know this though. It never fails. It never fails. We know that. Well, we are in a commercial break. The game will resume here shortly. All right, the game will resume here shortly. Yarbrough's back on the mound. He'll be facing Rafaela, who's starting things out here in the bottom of the fifth. He takes ball one. It is 1-0 to Rafaela. He is 1 for 1. Got the RBI single in the second inning. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Rafaela. Yarbrough at 59 pitches, so he's settled into the game. So he's pitching so far a lot better in this game as opposed to last week as Yarbrough sets on the 1-1. And the pitch is fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rafaela. Yarbrough looking for his second strikeout of the game as Rafaela calls time. And Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Yarbrough sets against Rafaela. The 2-2 is fouled. Rafaela stays alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rafaela. Yarbrough sets. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. One away in the bottom of the fifth. Yarbrough's second strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up Christian Campbell to the plate. So nice job there by Yarbrough to get the strikeout. Out number 1 is recorded. And here we have Christian Campbell, who is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch, ball 1. Pitch is low, 1-0. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-0, here's the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now to Campbell. 2 balls, no strikes to Campbell. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox still leading 1-0 in tonight's game. As Yarbrough sets here on the 1-2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-0, and the pitch to Campbell. That is in there for a strike. It is 3-1 now. Yarbrough sets here on the 3-1. The pitch is foul. That is a full count. So Yarbrough started off 3-0. Now we're talking 3-2. It's a full count. Yarbrough looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. Let's see if he gets it. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. And Campbell hits that to right field. Judge making a run, but it is out of play. It's a foul ball. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes to Christian Campbell. Rob Refsnyder is waiting on deck. As Yarbrough sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. And he walks him. It's a 1-out walk for Campbell. That'll bring up Refsnyder to the plate. So 3rd walk issued by Yarbrough tonight. So he's at 3 walks, 2 strikeouts in tonight's game. Jonathan Loaizaga is warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. Refsnyder is 0 for 1 with a walk in tonight's game. First pitch in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to Refsnyder. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on first. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. That is foul back. It is 0-2 now to Refsnyder. Yarbrough still looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. As Yarbrough sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Pitch is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rob Refsnyder. Yarbrough sets on the 1-2. Yarbrough throws over to first to check on Campbell. Yarbrough had a pickoff earlier. Let's see if he gets another pickoff tonight as he sets here on the 1-2 against Refsnyder. And here's the pitch. It is hit to right field. Judge lets it drop, or it drops in front of him. So that is a single for Refsnyder. So we got runners on first and second now with Devers coming to the plate. All right, looks like Matt Blake is out there talking with Yarbrough. Sure, they would love to get him out of this inning. And if so, it'll probably be his last inning here. Double play would be awesome. as Rafael Devers is coming to the plate here with 1 out, 2 men on. So Devers so far 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Yeah, Yarbrough would love to get out of this inning and still keep it 1-0 here. As Yarbrough sets against Devers. First pitch, strike 1. It is 0-1 to Devers. Yarbrough sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rafael Devers. Pickoff attempt at second base as Campbell makes it back. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Devers as Yarbrough made a pickoff attempt at second. As Yarbrough steps off the mound. All right, and we got both Jonathan Loaisiga and Ian Hamilton both warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Yarbrough looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game as he sets on the 1-2. And the pitch. He struck him out looking. Let's go. That is the 2nd out of the inning. All right. And looks like Boone has come out, and that is going to do it for Yarbrough. And they're bringing in Jonathan Loaisiga to the game. When we get back, Romy Gonzalez, Carlos Narvaez, and Roman Anthony will be due up. So we have 2 outs with 2 men on. But we do have a pitching change here, and we are in a commercial break. Pirates beat the Cubs 2-1. Okay. Yeah, probably Welkin. But it's still a 1-0 game. Runners on first and second. Loaisiga will be taking over pitching duties. I mean, Yarbrough, I'd say he didn't do too bad, right? I mean, he only gave up the 1 run, pitched 4 2/3. I did predict that. I predicted the 3 walks. Did not predict 3 strikeouts. 3 strikeouts. I had him at 4. I mean, all things considered, he pitched well. He got himself out of some jams, but he is responsible for the 2 runners on when Loaisiga pitches. So we'll see how he does. Yeah, Loaisiga is really good. He just give him. You still got to give him a little time. Yeah, we'll see what happens there, Walken. Yeah, for real. Well, let's hope he could get this final out, get the team out of this inning, and take it to the top of the 6th with a 1-0 lead. Once again, Yarbrough is responsible for the runners on base. And here we have Jonathan Loaisiga, 4.09 ERA in 11 games so far, in 11 innings pitched. And first pitch, swing and a miss to Romy Gonzalez. It is 0-1 to Gonzalez. He is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Runners take their leads on first and second as Loaisiga sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. It is fouled off. It is 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike. Loaisiga trying to get the inning. As Loaisiga sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is foul tip. He struck him out for out number 3. And we are going to the top of the 6th. It is still a 1-0 game. Rice, Judge, Bellinger due up in the top of the 6th. So good job to Jonathan Loaisiga. All right. Yeah, no doubt. 4 2/3, giving up 1 run. That's not bad. He had a good outing. The bats need to wake up, though, man. The bats need to get some runs. They've gotten a few hits, right? I mean, let's see here. They've gotten 2 hits so far, but it's like they're showing like some signs of life, but they need to do more. They're only losing by 1. But top of the 6 is coming up. Yeah, Yarbrough did good tonight. He had a much better outing tonight than he did last weekend. Last Saturday was bad, And he gave up 8 runs. The bats did work against him. The Red Sox bats certainly did work against him. So hopefully better time around. Yard dog was on point, indeed. In friggin' deed. But 15 votes, 73% said Judge. Who are the top fans? Oh, snap. The ladies. Susan at 1, Desiree at 2. Oh, man. And we got Rodney at 3. All right. All right. Dang, Scooble with a .29 ERA in his last 4 starts. That's insane. And we are back to the game. Here we have Ben Rice. Pitches inside. 1-0 to Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts tonight. Let's see what he does against Crochet in his third at-bat. The 1-0. Fouls off Narvaez. It is 1-1 now. So Rice, Judge, Bellinger due up here in the top of the 6th. Red Sox still have a 1-0 lead here. Crochet pitching a good game so far. The 1-1 pitch was way inside. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Yeah, 5 innings for Crochet so far. 6 strikeouts, gave up 1 walk, gave up 2 hits. As Crochet sets on the 2-1. And there's a grounder right to second. Christian Campbell throws over to first for out number 1. And Rice is 0 for 3. So now we have the captain, Aaron Judge, at the plate. He is 0 for 2 and has struck out twice tonight against Crochet. As Crochet sets here against Judge, first pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 to the captain. Crochet sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. That is called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. He's looking for his first hit of the game. Crochet sets on the 1-1. That is called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see that pitch. Yeah, I mean, it should have been called. The ball was just off the zone, but it's 1-2. And Judge fouls off that pitch, still staying alive. I don't think Judge liked that call. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Crochet is asking for a new baseball. As Crochet sets here on the 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Judge strikes out for the 3rd time tonight, folks. That is the 7th strikeout for Garrett Crochet, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. So bats are cold for the Yankees tonight. That crazy windup. Oh, first pitch inside, goes to the backstop, 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. He's looking for his first hit of the game as well. He is 0 for 2 tonight. As Crochet sets, here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bellinger calls time. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. That was a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. And the 1-2. Pitches outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Crochet sets. Here's the 2-2. And it's a grounder right to Christian Campbell, who throws over to first for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We are going to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 batters coming up. Narvaez, Anthony Story. And just like that, the Yankees go down once again. Bats are quiet. Still a 1-0 game. Sure, Jonathan Loaisiga will be back on the mound to face Narvaez, Roman Anthony, and Trevor Story. Hopefully he can keep it at a 1-0 game. Yeah, frustrating game. It's mostly, it's the bats right now, really, man. The bats are not making it happen. They're not making it happen. The bats are cold against Crochet tonight, so I don't want to say always struggle. I mean, tonight they're struggling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only 1 run. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The Red Sox could be up 3 or 4-0. I mean, they had an opportunity. All right, we are back to the game here. All right, so career versus Garrett Crochet for Judge, 1 for 8, 7 strikeouts. Jeez, yeah, that's got to improve. All right, we have Carlos Narvaez, who's going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th against Jonathan Loaisiga. Narvaez is 0 for 1 with a walk in the first. And Loaisiga sets. The pitch, 1-0. As Loisaga sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. That is popped up on the left side. Who's going to make the play? Dominguez, what the catch? As he makes the play for out number 1. Nice play there by Dominguez. He kind of outran. He got a good jump on it. Almost missed it, but it was right there. Kind of got ahead of the ball there, and Loisaga like, "Woo! Thank God, man! Almost gave me a heart attack." All right, that brings up Roman Anthony to the plate as Loisaga sets here against Anthony. And the pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. As Loisaga sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. That is fouled off. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And it is 2-1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike here with 1 out as Loisaga sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1. Just misses. 3 balls, 1 strike to Roman Anthony. As 3-1 is 3-2 now as Anthony fouls that one back. It's a full count now to Roman Anthony. And real quick, folks, shout out to our friend Brad. He sent this post to me. He said that Luke Weaver will throw from a mound tomorrow, either in a bullpen or a live BP. So that was from Brian Hogue. The payoff. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that brings up Trevor Story, who is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Ooh, first pitch way inside. 1-0. As Loisaga sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder. Peraza fields it, throws it to first for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox still leading 1-0. Volpe, Dominguez, LeMahieu, due up. Top of the 7th. Coming up, we are in a commercial break. Still a 1-0 game, folks. I mean, come on. Bats, wake up. Do something. Yes. Yeah, that's a good sign on the Weaver report there, Mr. Cadil. As long as he's not getting rushed back, I don't want the guy getting rushed back only for him to go back on the IL. You know what I mean? So hopefully that is hopefully he's making good progress and he comes back healthy, ready to go. All right, well, have fun, Robert. Thanks for popping in. But the Yankees are still down 1-0. Top of the 7th coming up. Appreciate you all hanging out on this Friday. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep spreading the word. The hat is off because the Yankees are losing. That's why. If it's a tie after 0-0, or if the Yankees are losing, the hat comes off. So the hat will go back on once the Yankees take the lead. Nothing yet, Petruzzi. All right, here we have Anthony Volpe, who takes strike one. 15 outs above average since last season for Volpe, fifth among MLB shortstop, as Volpe takes strike two. Volpe is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. As Crochet sets on the 0-2, here's the pitch. And Volpe hits that to left field, and he gets his second hit of the game. He is 2 for 3 tonight. And he leads things off here in the top of the seventh with a hit, with a single. And that'll bring up the Martian to the plate. That'll bring up Jason Dominguez. And first pitch fouled off by Dominguez. Dominguez is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He did reach base on an error by the Red Sox as Volpe takes his lead, dances around there. Just misses. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. It is a 1-1 count to Jason Dominguez. Here's the 1-1. And that is hit to a grounder to Campbell as they turn a double play. Oh, why? Rally killer. All right, that brings up DJ LeMahieu. That was a double play. Well, there's my one double play prediction. And here we have DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 2 in tonight's game. He takes strike one. Ian Hamilton warming up in the bullpen. So we might see him here in the bottom of the seventh. And the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Crochet sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Goes around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to DJ LeMahieu. Crochet sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. LeMahieu hits it foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. LeMahieu still staying alive. Just trying to keep this inning alive. Crochet sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That was a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Crochet at 89 pitches now. It's a 2-2 count to DJ LeMahieu. As Crochet sets, here's the 2-2. LeMahieu fouls it back, still staying alive. Yeah, Crochet's pitch count at 90. Good numbers tonight for him. 6 2/3 so far, 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and a 2-2. And LeMahieu hits that to right field, but catch is made. for out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. 7, 8, 9 batters coming up. It's the 7th inning stretch, folks. 7th inning stretch. So I'm going to take a small little break. I'm going to get up and stretch. I'm going to get some water. You all go get some water, get some snacks, get a drink, get some food. I'll be right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes and enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back, folks. Back to the game. Ian Hamilton taking over here in the bottom of the 7th. He'll be going up against Abraham Toto, who's starting things off here in the bottom of the 7th for the Red Sox. Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. So let's see what Hamilton can do here in the bottom of the 7th. As Toto takes strike 1. It is 0-1 to Toto. As Hamilton sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. As he hits that to center field, and Bellinger is right there to make the play for out number 1. Toto now 0 for 3 in tonight's game. And that'll bring up Rafaela to the plate. And Rafaela is 1 for 2 in tonight's game as Hamilton sets against Rafaela. First pitch is a grounder hit right to Peraza as he throws over to first. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th, and that'll bring up Christian Campbell to the plate. All right, here we have Christian Campbell, 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He takes strike 1. Campbell is 0 for 1 with a walk in tonight's game. As Hamilton sets on the 0-1. And the pitch. Broken bat. Judge is right there to make the play. So 1-2-3 inning. Great job for Ian Hamilton. Top of the 8th coming up, Wells, Peraza, Goldschmidt. So, once again, Yankees are down 1-0. But how are we feeling, folks? Yeah, Hamilton, good job. Good job to Ian Hamilton. That was a clean inning right there. But once again, Yankees bats, got to do something. Got to do something. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll say peace. Yeah, the bats are the story tonight. They're not doing much of anything right now. It's frustrating. I agree, Welkin. I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on that because the pitching so far they've done their job tonight. I mean, once again, Yarbrough had a good outing. Loaisaga did well, right? In an inning and a third, Ian Hamilton came in, went 1, 2, 3. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more from Ian Hamilton. So Yankees bats got to make something happen here. With Wells, Peraza, Goldschmidt coming up. This is opportunity, top of the 8th. So Mark J. Zari videos on YouTube. Okay. Volpe's 2 for 3. We already know Pablo will be doing the same. All our top hitters doing bat. Yeah, I mean, indeed, man. Oh, back to the game. As well as grounds out on the first pitch for out number 1. Way to go. David Hamilton taking over second base for Christian Campbell. And this brings up Oswald Peraza, who is 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. First pitch, strike 1. Oh, 1. Broken bat by Peraza. There's a grounder. And Peraza just gets out. Couldn't beat that throw. It is 2 quick outs here. All right, here we have Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. As Crochet sets. And Goldschmidt fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Crochet sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goldschmidt pops that one up to left field. And the play is made by Refsnyder. 1, 2, 3 inning, bottom of the 8th coming up here, folks. Top of the order coming up for the Red Sox. Refsnyder, Devers, Gonzalez. Man, what? Crochet, man. Crochet just having himself a hell of an outing here, folks. Yankees bats just have zero freaking answer for him. Wow. Well, top fans. Oh, snap. Susan, Desiree, big time Jerry. Rodney fell to the number 4 spot. Yeah, pitcher's duel, but I mean, shoot, man. Crochet just having it. He's having his way with the Yankees bats. The Yankees still losing this game 1-0. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Yankees will have one last chance in the ninth to try and at least tie this game up or take the lead. Hopefully, they could still keep it at a 1-0 deficit. But this game has been flying by. We're almost 2 hours into the game, so the game's been going by quick. All right, top of the order for the Boston Red Sox. Ian Hamilton is back out there in the bottom of the eighth. First pitch to Refsnyder is strike one. It is 0-1 to Rob Refsnyder. Or actually, Jaron Durand. My apologies. He is pinch hitting for Refsnyder. So Durand is in the game. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now to Durand. As Hamilton sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. He struck him out. One away here in the bottom of the eighth. What's up, TC? Yeah, I mean, it's mainly the bats, really, man. The bats are sucking tonight. And here we have Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. First pitch. Fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. As Hamilton sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. And that one's going to left field, and it is off the wall. Dominguez fields it, and Devers is on there with a long single. So it's a one-out single for Rafael Devers. He gets his first hit of the game. And that'll bring up Romy Gonzalez to the plate. And it looks like there's a mound visit. Another pinch hitter. And this is Marcelo Meyer, who's going to pinch hit for Romy Gonzalez. And that's going to bring Boone out. So there will be a pitching change. And looks like Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. And looks like he will be coming into the game to take over for Ian Hamilton. All right, and Hamilton's night is over. Not necessarily a bad outing. He only gave up that one hit to Devers, but that'll bring in Fernando Cruz to the game. And we are in a commercial break here, folks. Game will resume here momentarily. Yeah, this game sucks. Well, I guess I could play this one time, right?
Boo! You suck.
That's how I feel right now. It's mainly the bats, though. Like, I feel that way about the bats. Oh, my God. Bats have sucked 2 nights in a row. Yeah, well, you know what, man? There was 4 games that the Yankees won this season, 1-0. I'm just saying. Not all wins are going to be pretty, TC. I don't like it, but it happens. Some nights the bats are great. Other nights the bats suck. Some nights the pitching sucks. Other nights the pitching is great. You just don't know what you're going to get. They're going to need a big time comeback in the ninth. They got the 2, 3, 4 batters coming up, and Rice, Judge, and Bellinger, and those guys combined tonight are 0 for 9. So once again, the bats suck tonight for the Yankees. And we are officially 2 hours into tonight's game. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. Keep spreading the word. Thank you to all the new subscribers. It means a lot to me. Fernando Cruz will be in the game as he faces Marcelo Meyer. And Meyer takes strike one. It is 0-1. So Meyer is pinch hitting. As Cruz sets here on the 0-1. It's a long set. Here's the pitch. Whoa, pitch goes to the backstop as Devers will go to second base on a wild pitch from Fernando Cruz. Nothing Wells could do there. Yeah, Susan. I mean, I know Yarbrough didn't do himself any favors with the walks, but he only gave up the 1 run, and that's it, So, those walks could have ended up being runs. Could be a 3-0 game, 4-0 game. The 1-1 swing and a miss by Meyer. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees had a few opportunities in this game to get on the board, but just could not capitalize. But Garrett Crochet, man, just did work. He just did work tonight. I mean, that's all there is to it. Cruz sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. It is grounded foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marcelo Meyer. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Runner on second. Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. As Cruz sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Aroldis Chapman is in the dugout. So should be coming in for the ninth to try and close this game out. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Swing and a miss. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 8th, and that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate. Narvaez is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. It's like just a little conference there on the mound. Meeting is over. Game will resume. So we got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th with Carlos Narvaez coming to the plate. All right, Cruz sets here against Narvaez. Checks Devers at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to Narvaez. As Cruz sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now to Carlos Narvaez. As Cruz sets on the 1-1, here's the pitch. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Roman Anthony is waiting on deck. As Cruz steps back on the mound. And he sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Carlos Narvaez. Cruz sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's a full count. Let's play that 2 strike. 2 strikes. He sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk. As Narvaez draws a walk. And that'll bring Roman Anthony to the plate, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. So innings still alive here for the Boston Red Sox. First pitch, ball 1 to Roman Anthony. So we got runners on first and second with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Red Sox leading this game 1-0. The only run came in the bottom of the 2nd for the Red Sox. Cruz gets the signal that he wants. The 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. It is a 2-0 count now to Roman Anthony. Cruz throws to second. Oh, checks on Devers. Devers taking cover. Runners take their leads on first and second. Cruz sets here on the 2-0. As Cruz stepped off the mound, looked like he was about to throw. Devers gets back on second. Maybe the nerves are kicking in just a little bit there for Cruz. Shakes off the pitches, gets the pitch that he wants. And a 2-0. 3-0 now to Roman Anthony. 3 balls, no strikes here, folks. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the 3-0. That is in their first strike. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now to Roman Anthony. And Scott Effross is warming up in the bullpen. Effross was called up last night, and they sent out Brent Hedrick. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4, back-to-back walks here. The bases are now loaded for Trevor Story here, folks. Things getting a little dicey now. Story is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Scored the only run of the game tonight thus far. And, Wells telling Cruz to just settle down. All right, bases loaded for Trevor Story. Cruz in a jam right now with 2 outs. Ball 1 to Trevor Story. So 9 balls thrown so far by Fernando Cruz. Cruz sets on the 1-0. And the pitch. 2-0. Career with the bases loaded for Story. Really good. So bases loaded here with 2 outs. Red Sox leading 1-0 as Cruz sets on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. That is hit into left field. Is Dominguez right there at the warning track. He makes the play for out number 3. Cruz is pumped up. Oh, my God, that got a little scary. Now we're going to the top of the 9th. Rice, Judge, Bellinger due up. None of those guys have a hit tonight, 0 for 9 combined. But one last chance for the Yankees to at least try and tie this game up. You got out of the jam, man. You know, I mean, Cruz's ERA. Yeah, he's at 3.29. Let's check these other scores around Major League Baseball. Marlins beating the Nationals 6-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Orioles are leading the Angels 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Tigers are beating the Reds 7-2, bottom of the 6th. Rays are beating the Mets 7-5 in the bottom of the 6th. 4-4 game between the Rockies and Braves, top of the 7th. Rangers leading the White Sox 2-0, top of the 5th. Bottom of the 4th, Athletics beating the Royals 3-1. Top of the 4th, Astros beating the Twins 8-0. Top of the 5th, 1-1 game between the Brewers and Cardinals. San Diego and Arizona about to start. You have Seattle, Cleveland, Dodgers, Giants going to start here in a little less than an hour. Pirates beat the Cubs 2-1. Phillies beat the Blue Jays 8-0. And those are your scores there, folks. But top of the 9th here coming up. Oh, looks like Crochet is back out there. Looks like he's going to try and pitch a complete game here. Okay. Oh, boy. Crochet at 96 pitches so far. Well, not so far, but in tonight's game, as Ben Rice takes ball 1. So Crochet back out there in the 9th. So he's never pitched a complete game in his career. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Rice. Durant takes over at left field. Meyer is at third. Toto is at first. Crochet on the 1-1. Did he go? Yes, he did. Third base umpire said he went around. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ben Rice. Crochet sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder to second as Hamilton makes the play to first. It is out number 1. Rice is 0 for 4, and here we have Aaron Judge, who is 1 for 8 with 7 strikeouts against Crochet in his career so far. Judge is 0 for 3, has struck out all 3 times. Let's see what he does in his 4th at-bat here against Crochet. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 to the captain. Yeah, we're 2 hours and 14 minutes into tonight's game so far. Swing and a miss by Judge. It is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Crochet at 102 pitches. The 1-1. And Judge hits a grounder, but it is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the captain. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 9th. Red Sox up 1-0. As Crochet sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. It's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Judge fouls it off. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. So Crochet throwing some heat. He is at 105 pitches. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. As Crochet sets here against Judge. Here's the 2-2. Full count. Wait, called that a... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, wait a second. I was like, that pitch was way inside. Yeah. It was just the way the camera zoomed in. But it's a full count here to the captain. Here's the payoff. And Judge hits that ball deep into left field. And that ball is gone. And just like that, the Yankees tied up on a solo home run by Aaron Judge. Let's go! Oh my God! Judge said, take that. You want to pitch a complete game? That's how we do it. And the Yankees tied this up in the bottom of the 9th. It's a 1-1 game. And for those of you that voted Judge, 71% of you, good job. Judge gets his revenge. Finally, man. Took 9 innings, 26 home runs this season. Tied for first in Major League Baseball with Cal Raleigh of the Mariners. And Captain Clutch coming through here, folks. All rise for the Judge. .443-foot home run. Exit velo 115.5 by the captain. Let's freaking go. All right, and pitching change coming up. And that'll bring in Aroldis Chapman. Bellinger, Volpe, Dominguez due up. Judge destroyed that ball. Oh, my God. Yeah, for real, man. Holy smokes. Well, made him pay. It's like, cool. You want to try and pitch a complete game? Here's a home run. Yeah, out of Fenway, man. Oh, my God. All rise for the Judge. I saw Ocean View Coffee Shop. I haven't seen you in a while, man. What's up? Cora left a pitch in too. Yeah, he got a little greedy. But I mean, look, you gotta give credit to Crochet though. I mean, I hate to say it, right? But the guy went 8 1/3, gave up 4 hits, gave up the 1 run, the solo home run to Judge, struck out 7, walked 1. I mean, he was owning the bats tonight until Judge made him pay for it. Judge said, all right, not on my watch, buddy. Shoot, he hit that ball up to Canada there, bro. It went past Cape Cod. All right, here we have Aroldis Chapman facing Cody Bellinger. That was a 99-mile-per-hour sinker. 1-0 to Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. As Chapman sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. And Bellinger hits that ball, but it is foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cody Bellinger. Yeah, they probably will blame Cora. And the 1-1. Ooh, just misses on that one. 99-mile-per-hour fastball. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes into tonight's game here, folks. As Chapman sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1 now to Cody Bellinger. Crochet upset with himself. As Chapman sets here on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. Bellinger fouls it back. It is 3-2 now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is a full count to Cody Bellinger. He is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Chapman sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. Bellinger staying alive. Fouls it back. 100-mile-per-hour sinker there from Aroldis Chapman. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yankees tied this game up on a solo home run by Aaron Judge off of Garrett Crochet. The payoff. Bellinger fouls it back. Still staying alive, battling here against Chapman. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Yeah, you knew that ball was gone. As Chapman sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. And Bellinger hits that. And, play is made by Marcelo Meyer. Did a little blooper there. 2 outs now. Bellinger 0 for 4. That does bring up Anthony Volpe, who's 2 for 3 in tonight's game. So Volpe with a couple of singles in tonight's game. First pitch, strike 1 to Anthony Volpe. It is 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Aroldis Chapman. Due up in the 9th for the Red Sox, Toto, Rafaela, David Hamilton. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is way high. 103 miles per hour on that sinker. Are you kidding? Oh, my God. Dude's he's still throwing heat. Chapman's in his mid to late 30s, man. It's crazy. Here's the 1-2. Oh, 2-2. Wow, pitch. Goes to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1-1 game, top of the 9th. Chapman sets. Here's the 2-2, and Volpe fouls it off. Volpe's battling. As Chapman sets here against Volpe. The 2-2. Volpe hits that to center field. And play is made. We're going to the bottom of the 9th now, folks. But Judge ties it up off of a solo home run off of Crochet. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Red Sox looking to try and win this game in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees hoping to take it to extra innings. And we are in a commercial break. And I'll take a small break myself. I will be right back, folks. All right, we are back to the game. Bottom of the ninth here at Fenway. Fernando Cruz is back on the mound. He is going up against Abraham Toto, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. So let's see if Cruz could take this game to extra innings. And the 1-0. That is popped up on the left side. Foul territory. Peraza with the catch. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the ninth. And here we have Rafaela at the plate. He is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. Had that RBI single in the second. First pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch that was in the dirt, 0-1. Cruz sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Foul back, 0-2. 0-2 count now to Rafaela. Cruz sets on the 0-2. And the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. No, he did not go. First base umpire said, I thought he did. Yeah, he just held up. Yeah, right call. It's all right. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Rafaela. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the ninth. It's a 1-1 game. The Yankees tied it up in the top of the ninth on a solo home run by Aaron Judge. As Cruz sets here on the 1-2. It's a long set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Wells tags him out. Right here in the bottom of the ninth. And looks like Boone is coming out. And let's see. Points to the bullpen. It's a good job to Cruz. Hamilton, Duran, Devers due up when we get back. And that is, they're bringing in Tim Hill. All right, we are in a commercial break, folks. What a game it's been. Yeah, I don't like the ghost runner rule either, man. I had one of the subscribers actually suggested having the ghost runner thing have it in the 12th inning. If it goes to like 12 innings, then have the ghost runner. Like I would actually agree with that. Because once you get to 12 innings, it's like, all right, this game is it's really dragging now. You know what I mean? I mean, how could you blame Boone? There's no way you blame Boone for this game at all. Like if they were to lose this game, that is. You did there, Mark. Yes, you did. Good job, man. My judge prediction came true during the pregame. Yeah, the pitching has been excellent tonight. I mean, this bullpen was good. Yarborough was good. I mean, I don't have any complaints about the pitching. I really don't. The bats were exceptionally cold tonight. All right, and here we have Hill versus Hamilton. Hamilton shows bunt, but it is ball one to David Hamilton. He's hitting 190 with a couple of homers, 8 RBIs, OPS of 516 in 43 games. Here's the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. It is 1-1 to David Hamilton. The 1-1 swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Let's play that two. Hamilton calls time. He steps back into the batter's box. Hill sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch just misses. It's a 2-2 count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Hamilton sets here on the 2-2, here's the pitch. Grounded foul. Hamilton staying alive. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. As Hill sets the 2-2, it's a grounder, but it is foul. Hamilton still staying alive. Hill trying to get out of this inning, trying to get the Yankees to the 10th. As Hill sets here against Hamilton, here's the 2-2. And that is hit into right field, but Judge is right there to make the play for out number 3. And, folks, we are going to extra innings. Dominguez, LeMahieu, Wells, due up. Top of the 10th coming up. You know what that means. Ghost runner. Yeah, they got to score in the 10th, man. Judge Homer, I think, made a lot of our nights there, dude. Well, we are in a commercial break. We'll be right back. Bonus or extra innings coming up. Yeah, that Judge home run was insane, man. I mean, I don't like extra inning games, but it's necessary. It's necessary. I mean, that Judge home run saved the game. And who's first place in the leaderboards? Susan's in first, Desiree's in second, Rodney is in third. All right. So Garrett Whitlock is going to pitch here in the top of the 10th for the Red Sox. And Dominguez is going to lead things off here in the top of the 10th. Volpe is the ghost runner on second base. Dominguez is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. He did reach, however, on an error in the 5th inning. All right, so Volpe the ghost runner, Dominguez starting things off here in the top of the 10th. So good opportunity here for the Yankees. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 to Dominguez. As Whitlock sets here on the 0-1. As Volpe slides back to second. As Whitlock looked like he was about to throw over, but he didn't. Volpe should try to steal here, man. Whitlock sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that pitch was fouled off. 0-2 now to Dominguez. Whitlock sets on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Whoa, pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Martian. Wilson, left-handed pitcher, warming up in the bullpen for the Red Sox. As Whitlock sets here on the 1-2, here's the pitch. It is grounded foul. One ball, 2 strikes, still to Dominguez as Whitlock sets. Here's the pitch. And Volpe is safe as he steals third base. But they're going to try. I saw Myers say this. He says to challenge it. Let's see here. Might have gotten him out. Ooh. They're going to challenge it. Ooh, that was close. Catch is made. Wow. Freaking Volpe banged right into his shin. I hate to say it, he might have gotten him out, man. What's up, Brad? I don't know. I mean, it was ruled safe. It was close. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Right there. That's got to be safe. It happened right at the same time. Wow, that was really close. At first, I thought he had him out, but once they stopped it right there, I'm saying safe now. It shouldn't get overturned. I mean, wow. Yeah, that was a tie. That should be he should be safe. What? They called him out. They overturned it. Wow. Okay. That sucks. Maybe just barely gets him out. All right. All right. Dominguez with the 2-2, still 2-2. He fouls off that pitch. So 1 out here. Nobody on base. You got to be kidding me, man. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. 2-2. Dominguez battling here as he fouls off that pitch. It's still a 2-2 count. That was the 7th pitch in this at bat. The 2-2 full count. And DJ LeMahieu is waiting on deck. Here's the payoff. And Dominguez strikes out looking. 2 outs now. My God, come on. That brings up DJ LeMahieu to the plate. So yeah, that was a slick little pitch there by Whitlock. So DJ's 1 for 3. Foul ball. Hard hit ball. Let's see if they're going to challenge it. We'll see. Oh, just foul. Wow. What? It looked like a what? I know they're challenging it, but I think that was a foul ball there, people. It's under review, but I think that was I'm pretty sure that was a foul ball. That was, can't really overturn that. It might be a fair ball. Okay. I don't know anymore, people. I don't know. I give up on saying fair ball, safe, out, whatever. They're gonna make their decisions. I give up. This is taking pretty long here. Wow. Yep, it's a foul ball. And Aaron Boone's pissed. Oh, he's yelling at the dugout. He threw just, oh my God, he's pissed. Oh, here we go. Boone is fired up. Oh, let's go, Boone. He is pissed. He's probably going to get thrown out of the game. Oh, he is fired up, man. He is not happy. He's getting his money's worth. He is, oh my God. This is why I like Boone, man. Sticks up for his guys. He's not afraid to speak his mind. This is, oh my God. I give up. I really do. Well, I guess Boone has been ejected. So Boone has been ejected. He is pissed. He has a right to be. Well, bye-bye, Aaron Boone. That's why the players love him. He's like, what are you doing? Oh, my God. I love when Boone gets fired up. Yeah, Boone is. Yeah, he got thrown out by the home plate umpire. I think Boone had a right to be upset. That umpire, forget that guy, man. Are you kidding me? But it's 0-1 here to DJ LeMahieu. As Whitlock just misses on that pitch, it is 1-1 now. Oh my God. What a game. The 1-1. LeMahieu fouls that one off. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. DJ calls time. Umpire grants it. Yeah. Oh, I was reading Boone's lips too. Trust me. Boone was pissed. And the 1-2. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to DJ LeMahieu. As Whitlock sets here, the 2-2. Ball in the dirt. Full count now to DJ LeMahieu. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to DJ LeMahieu. Here's the payoff. And LeMahieu fouls it off. Still battling here. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff. LeMahieu fouls it off once again. That was pitch number 7 in this at bat. So LeMahieu going to war here against Whitlock. He is battling here against Whitlock. As Whitlock once again sets on the 3-2 to pay off. And LeMahieu hits a chopper to the first baseman. He steps on the bag. And we're going to the bottom of the 10th. Oh, my God. All right. Bottom of the 10th coming up here, folks. How are we feeling? Well, we are going to a commercial break. And the game is tied at 1. And I will be right back, folks. Don't go away. All right, we're back to the game here. Hey, what's up there, A.D. McMahon? Good to see you. Well, it looks like LeMahieu is thrown out the game as well. I mean, he had a right to be upset. These umpires are soft. God. All right, and Hamilton will be the ghost runner at second. Duran is going to lead things off here for the Red Sox. And we have Tim Hill here pitching in the bottom of the 10th. First pitch, ball one. And here's a grounder to second. Reyes throws to first. Whoa, what was that? And that moves Hamilton to third base. So runner on third now with one out. Devers coming to the plate. So are they going to do an automatic walk here? Yeah, they're going to automatically walk him in the hopes of hopefully getting a double play, which I think this is a good call. And that'll bring up Marcelo Meyer. A double play would be amazing right now to take this game to the 11th. Looks like they're going to have a meeting there on the mound, try to figure out a game plan. So Scott Efros is warming up in the bullpen. Once again, I do appreciate everybody tuning in. I know it's been a long game. I know we're in extra innings, but it's greatly appreciated with you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the new subscribers that I've been getting. So thank you all very, very much. And Bellinger, what is he doing? Oh, looks like he's changing gloves. Oh, okay. Bellinger's okay. So Bellinger's in the infield, and you got him there with Goldschmidt. I see what they're doing. Okay. All right. So Judge moves over to center. Dominguez is in left. Things getting real interesting here, folks, as Meyer takes ball one. It's 1-0 to Meyer. Hill sets on a 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Meyer. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marcelo Meyer. We got runners on first and third with 1 out. It's a 1-1 game. Bottom of the 10th. Carlos Narvaez waiting on deck as Hill sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. But it gets a piece of it, so Meyer's still staying alive. One ball, 2 strikes. Hill sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away here in the bottom of the 10th. Big strikeout there by Tim Hill. And that'll bring up Carlos Narvaez to the plate, folks, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th as Bellinger makes his way back to center field. Narvaez 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in tonight's game. As Hill sets here against Narvaez, first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Hill sets on the 0-1. The pitch, it's grounded, foul, 0-2. Let's play that 2. As Hill sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Devers advances to second on a defensive indifference. So we got runners on second and third now with 2 outs. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Narvaez. As Hill sets here on the 1-2. The pitch is popped up in foul territory. Can the play be made? No. Out of play. Narvaez still alive. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hill sets on the 1-2. The pitch. It's fouled off. Narvaez still staying alive. Hill sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. That is hit into left field. That ball is off the wall. And just like that, the Red Sox win 2-1 in 10 innings. And the game is over, folks. The Yankees lose tonight's game to lose the opener 2-1. Oh, not what we wanted to see, people. Not what we wanted to see. Wow. Yep. And just like that, a hit from Narvaez off the wall. And the Red Sox win 2-1. Well, Whitlock gets the win. Tim Hill gets the loss. But man, that sucks, man. That sucks. Well, got to give kudos to the Yankees pitching. They did really well tonight. They were only able to hold them to 1 run the whole entire game up until the extra innings. Obviously, they won now. But Yankees pitching still did well. The bats were cold for the Yankees. There was no doubt about that. The bats were absolutely cold tonight. Even though Judge came through clutch at the right time, right moment. So, but the bats were cold for most of the night. The Red Sox bats too. They were cold for most of the night. So it was literally a pitcher's duel. But yeah, what a crappy game. And Yankees in extra innings with the ghost runner, man. It never fails. They hardly win these games. But that was almost a 3-hour game. But oh well. That sucked. That really sucks, man. I wish they won the opener, but there's tomorrow. Yankees gotta win this game tomorrow to avoid the series loss. They gotta win this series to get their revenge on the Red Sox. But I am going to shut things down here, people. I'm going to shut things down here. But I do appreciate you all tuning in Thank you all for all hanging out over these last 3 hours for the play-by-play. You guys and gals are the best. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You all are amazing. Make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't yet, hit that like button on the rerun. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And keep spreading the word. Thank you all very much. And let me look at the top fans. Who's in first? Who's in second? Susan's in first. Desiree's in second. Rodney is in third. All right. That's going to do it for me. Thank you all very, very much. Have a great night, everyone. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, everyone. And as always, let's go Yankees.